Hi everyone, my name is Yvonnick. I'm a professional harmonica player based in New Jersey, just outside New York City, and I've been living in the US for over 15 years, performing, recording, and teaching. I've released several albums as a leader. My most recent one is An Harmonica for Django, a project around the music of Django Reinhardt. And I've been teaching both diatonic and chromatic harmonica for about 25 years, working with players at every level. And I want to talk today about something I see all the time with my students. When people first start out on the chromatic harmonica, one of the biggest challenges is simply not knowing where to begin. So they jump straight into jazz improvisation because that's the exciting part. You hear Toots Thielemans, you hear Stevie Wonder, and you think, that's it, that's what I want to do. But the truth is that approach usually leads to frustration, and a lot of people quit right there. Because jazz improvisation is not the starting point, it's the result of a process. Before you improvise, you need to learn jazz melodies, what we call jazz heads, because the melody is the foundation. And it's not enough to just play the right notes. You need to play the melody in time with the correct rhythm and with a clear sense of phrasing. You need to learn also how to swing. So that's why learning classic melodies by composers like Duke Ellington and Billy Strayhorn is so important. Tunes like Shiny Stockings in a mellow tone, in a sentimental mood. Or Chelsea Bridge, they teach you jazz without you even realizing it. Personally, one of my favorite tunes to teach on chromatic harmonica is Autumn Leaves. It's not for complete beginners because you do need to use a slide button. It's in the key of G minor, B flat major. But if you already have a little experience and want to get into jazz, it's perfect. And the same goes for a bossa nova like Black Orpheus. Which sounds great on the chromatic harmonica. Learning these tunes gives you a way into the music. It gets you in the door, and suddenly you can show up to a rehearsal or a jam session and actually play with other musicians because you know the most important thing, the melody. And here is where most people rush. They try to play the melody fast, and the hard part is not speed. It's being able to play the melody in time with the correct rhythm and from memory, which means you need to slow things down. You need to learn note by note, phrase by phrase, repeating one phrase many times until it feels natural. And you need to have patience because this is how jazz musicians have always learned. And before you even think about improvising, focus on the theme, learn the melody deeply, and once it's in your ear, in your hands, in your mouth, improvisation starts to make sense. You're no longer guessing, you are responding to the song. Now I just want to take a minute to mention that I've created a platform specifically for chromatic harmonica players called My Harmonica Studio with over 800 video lessons to help you build technique, learn jazz standards, and develop your playing step by step. You will find the link below. So remember, before you try to improvise like Toots or Stevie, slow it down, focus on the melody, learn it carefully, repeat phrases until they are memorized. That's how you need to practice. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. And these days I'm also taking on a few private students. So if you'd like to work together, feel free to reach out. Thanks for watching and keep practicing the melody.